Hey, my beautiful souls. Thank you so much for being here and welcome. My name is Danielle. Today's topic is another viewer requested reading, and we're going to take a look at what feelings are they hiding and why. So I will be using oracle cards and pulling channeled messages from your person. Maybe we can get some confessions from them to you. I will also be rolling the astrology dice and using the initial tiles towards the end of each group for a little extra confirmation for those of you that enjoy it. Also, this reading is another collaboration with Otter Spirits, and today's feature bracelet from Otter Spirit is the amethyst. Now, if you don't know much about amethyst, it is known for its calming and spiritual properties, and it is associated with peace, intuition, and spiritual growth. And it is believed to enhance mental clarity and emotional balance. It is also a great crystal to help with stress, anxiety, as well as overcoming addictions. So definitely check out more when it comes to amethyst. There's a lot more associated. That's just a little description. But if you are going to purchase from Otter Spirit, I do recommend that you use my affiliate link below. And make sure you use my discount code Divine Healing Path 20 for 20% off your order. And also remember, $1 from each bracelet purchase goes towards protecting the wild sea otters. So it does go towards a great cause as well. All right, so let's dive into your crystals and your decks. So for group one, you have the Gentle Thrills Tarot with the tree agate. And I will say, just a warning, this is a very loud, colorful deck. So if you are into a lot of colors, this deck is for you. Group two, we have the Gentle Heart Tarot, and you have the Smoky Quartz. Nice pinks and browns in this deck. Very, very beautiful. If you're into pink, I do recommend this deck. And group three, you have one of my favorite decks, the Light Seers Tarot with this red jasper. Now this, to me, it's a very soothing deck. You know, there's a lot of rainbows in it. So if you like rainbows, and there's also other things too, but the rainbows really stand out for me in this deck. So that's why I really love it. I love rainbows. And yeah, so there's your options. Timestamps are listed in the middle of the description box as well as pinned in the comment section. And I will see you lovelies at your reading. Hey, group one, you chose the Gentle Thrills Tarot with the tree agate. Welcome to your reading. All right, let's place your stone there. Okay, let's see what feelings they are hiding and why. So I'm going to do something a little different here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do the why after all the oracle cards and the messages. So we're going to do it at the end. And the reason for that is sometimes we actually get the reason why in the message cards. So if it does come through the messages, we'll just elaborate even further on it. Okay. Also, if you're interested in booking your own personal, there's a few readings in my description box. You're also welcome to visit my website. Okay, so what feelings is group one's person hiding from group one? What feelings are they hiding? Okay, we have the Ten of Swords. This person is devastated, mentally exhausted is what I'm getting. They are hurt. I feel like there's like a sense of betrayal here that they are feeling, but they're hiding it. They don't want you to know for whatever reason. We have the Seven of Pentacles. the Two of Pentacles. We have to move some of this. These cards are a little bulkier. Okay, we have the Hierophants. Your Taurus energy coming through. What feelings are they hiding? With the Eight of Pentacles. The Five of Pentacles. The Devil. We have Capricorn. I apologize about the glare. I would have not put the light on today, but it is gloomy and cloudy, and it's going to be raining here, so I wanted us to be able to see the cards. Okay, and then we have, I believe, the Nine of Wands. Yeah. Okay. What feelings are they hiding? Okay. This person seems to be going through some inner turmoil here. When it comes to their feelings, especially when it comes to what it is that they truly want and desire, and specifically around, you know, really locking it down and committing. I feel here that this person does see themselves investing a lot, or maybe they fully believe that they've invested a lot of time and focus on you and this, you know, their feelings for you and what they wanted for a future. I feel like for some of you, like they saw you as like a spiritual, like a soul connection, or even, you know, considered wanting to commit to you, but they feel like in some ways like they lost you, or like you may not see them as commitment material as well, but in your person's mind, like they're investing a lot. Now, mind you, the Ten of Swords can also talk about mental exhaustion. So it may be that, you know, a lot of their focus and attention goes on the fact that they, you know, aren't currently where they want to be at with you in this connection. Like they're feeling betrayed, they're feeling hung up on you, kind of distracted. Like we do see that, you know, with the Eight of Pentacles here, this talks about mastering your craft and, you know, enhancing your skills. Now, we could see this two ways. We could see this, you know, this girl working on this pentacle, you know, she looks kind of distracted, like she's focused on the other pentacles here, but I also see like this is like muscle memory, or, you know, it's programmed in the subconscious. Once you learn a skill, sometimes you don't even need to think about it, you just know what you're doing automatically. It's like riding a bike, you know, certain things like that. Now we can see it like that, but I'm also getting like, I feel, just based on how heavy this person feels, is that they are kind of distracted from their priorities and work. Like I feel like they have a hard time juggling their everyday life because they are so heartbroken. I'm noticing these tears just flowing from this person's mind, and even this is like stabbing them. These swords are stabbing this person in the head. It's like They may be suffering from migraines, like not able to think clearly. But let's see. I want to see what the 10 of Swords is about. What's the 10 of Swords here? Yeah, really in their head, their ego is getting to them. So, all in all, you know, what are their hidden feelings so far? Is that they are more affected by this connection than they are willing to admit, obviously, given the hidden feelings. Why is the 10 of Swords here? Three of Swords, they're heartbroken. This person is completely devastated. They're consumed by grief and heartache and loss. They feel like they've lost something here with you. Why is the 5 of Pentacles here? And they can't focus on anything else. Justice. Oh, they may have treated you very unfairly, but they're feeling like they're the ones that were betrayed. They may need to come forward at some point and, whoops, upside down here, come forward at some point and, you know, tell you the truth. The very fact that they're hiding these feelings from you and these thoughts may be, you know, really burdening them and really overwhelming. Why is the Devil here? The Sun. Yeah, they're scared to take action. The Sun being ruled by masculine energy is about taking action. Very action-oriented card. They're scared to take an action, and they're scared to really allow themselves. They're scared of finding joy, or rather not finding joy. Or they're scared that if they do, you know, allow themselves to feel happy and embrace this connection and, you know, make things right with you, that it'll be taken away again. And there will be this grief and pain again, and they don't want to feel that. All right, let's get a little more here. What are their hidden feelings? Okay, we have the 7 of Cups. Yeah, this person does a lot of daydreaming. We have the 2 of Cups. They daydream about being with you. So, yeah, this person, like I said, their hidden feelings, they're completely distracted by you. Completely enamored by you. They can't get you off their minds. We have the 6 of Cups. It could have history with this person. They may be an ex. Maybe they feel like there's a soul tie between the two of you. They may believe that you're soulmates. And then we have the Queen of Swords. Yeah, they're playing it off like they don't have feelings, but they do. So they're trying to come across like they're all serious and, you know, they're not affected emotionally, but deep down they really are. I feel like they don't even want to admit to themselves how deeply they feel and how affected by this they are. But yeah, they most definitely don't want to let anybody else know. And I feel like they would kind of change the subject if you were to ask them, or if anybody else were to ask them. Yeah, they don't want anyone to know how they are feeling, how much they want you, how much they feel this connection. Okay. What feelings are they hiding? What feelings are they hiding from my group ones? For those that are resonating with this. Breaking points. Okay, we have limit, final straw, overwhelmed. Yeah, they're most definitely overwhelmed. I feel like they're reaching a breaking point. The point where they can't hold this in much further any longer. Now I feel like I'm hearing Elsa sing Let It Go in my head. Hopeless. Sinking, despair, falling apart. Yes, okay, yeah. Like I said in the beginning, devastated is what comes escaping. Avoiding, blocking, pushing away. Yeah, they've been avoiding their feelings or avoiding, you know, admitting these feelings to you or anybody else. I feel like they don't want to talk about their feelings. But at the same time, they do. Like, very conflicted here. Like, they're reaching a point where they need to come forward and say something. And I feel like saying something they may consider talking to somebody else, but I feel like that's really not the right way to go about this. I feel like they need to come clean with you and be honest with you. But look at all this, you know, this gray and, you know, dark. It's feeling very dark, like in their... I feel like when they daydream about you, they have beautiful memories or beautiful thoughts of what could be if the two of you were together, or if the two of you got back together, if that's the case. But yeah, they don't want to admit this. This feels like a pride thing, to be honest, even though we haven't reached the why yet. So let's see what they would like to say to you. We may also get some song lyrics or some signs that come through these messages. What do they want to say to my group ones? You have a special place in my heart. What do they want to say to my group ones? I could get lost in your eyes. My feelings for you have grown. This kind of reminds me of absence makes the heart grow fonder. Best friends. This could be a best friend, or they consider you their best friend. Maybe they're hiding what their true feelings for you. Maybe connected through friends. Maybe they know your best friend, or you know their best friend. We have angel number 999, which talks about unlocking achievements. That's, you know, one message that comes to mind. I can't tell how you feel. This connection has forced me to grow. Time for a conversation. Yeah, they're reaching that point where it's time for that conversation. I started typing a message, but I deleted it. So yeah, they want to say something to you, but they're too scared. Let's get a couple more. I sense that you doubt our connection. That may also be in their head. So if you're not even doubting this, this could be like their own fearful thoughts. I am so obsessed with you. Yes, they are consumed by their thoughts of you. I don't just want to be friends, or I don't want to be just friends. So if you friend zone this person, they don't want to be just friends. I am going to ask you out. Okay, so let's see why. Why are they hiding their feelings? Why are they hiding their feelings from group one? We're the Princess of Wands. We're the Queen of Cups. We're the Five of Cups. Okay, so they have regrets. Seven of Swords. Yeah. Okay. So they may have lied about their feelings to you in the past. They regret lying to you. So there could be trust has been broken with this person. So again, you may be the one that has been betrayed, and this is why the Justice card came through earlier, is that, you know, this person knows that they need to come forward and tell you the truth. I'm getting a strong sense that some of you watching this reading intuitively know that this person has lied to you. Like they're hiding it, like, you know, they're hiding it. Maybe you've hinted to this person to come clean and tell you the truth, and maybe they still denied it. But deep down, you know, and I do always say, you know, trust your intuition. But in the meantime as well, you know, it is still important to respect boundaries, even in, you know, the physical world. Like obviously there's laws. So even if you intuitively know, I would say, you know, don't go bombarding this person with messages and emails and phone calls saying, you know, I know you're lying to me, because that would honestly only push them further away. This feels like something that they need to come forward. They need to accept on their own, and they need to take accountability and, you know, come forward and make things right with you, especially if they're the ones lying. Feels like if that's the case, they're only going to continue denying and lying to you unless they come forward on their own. So this kind of feels like they need to mature. They need to grow up a little bit before coming forward. And that could be a lesson that they do need to learn, is how to, you know, be honest, and rather than hide their feelings. But just hiding their feelings may be what they're not telling you. I guess you could consider that a lie. Again, based on, you know, your personal perception and beliefs. But let's see. Why is the Five of Cups here? Let's get further. Why is the Five of Cups here? Knight of Wands. They regret not pursuing you when they had the chance. For some of you, this person went in a different direction, like they chose someone else over you. And with the wands here, like even this one, she's winking. So it's like, you know, I'm seeing this as kind of flirty. Maybe acting on desires rather than, you know, intimate desires, rather than, you know, what is at the core, what is at their heart. So they may have, again, you know, betrayed you by not following their heart and not being with you. Instead they chose to follow a different different body part. And they regret that. They know that, you know, it led to nothing substantial. But let's see, Seven of Swords, clarify further. Okay, we have the Nine of Cups. They're lying about wish fulfillment. Yeah, they're not telling you that you are who they truly want. They're denying that you're the one that they want. You're their wish fulfillment. And I also feel like they're putting on a show here, you know, allowing people to believe that they're happy when they're actually not. Like deep within them, they're feeling a lot heavier and a lot more broken than they're allowing other people to see. Like with that Queen of Swords, they're playing it off. They're trying to remain cool and calm, like they don't care, but deep down they actually do care. All right, so that is what we have for their hidden feelings and why. So for your signs, we have Capricorn, Cancer, 12th house Pisces, and 5th house Leo. Let me just grab the initials. Okay, so if you're not familiar with these initials, this could be your initials, their initials. It may even spell out a full name. There could also be like a significant word or place in the tiles as well. But if you don't see anything, don't worry about it. Same with the astrology dice. Could be your sign, could be their signs, or both. R-A-W, raw, like they need to come clean and be real with you, be authentic. We have S, R-A-W-S, we have T, I, V, seeing visit. You may be, I'm hearing visit as in like dreams. You may be connecting with this person through your dreams in the 5D. I'm also seeing the name Travis. We have B, M. I'm seeing BMW. That could be someone's, maybe somebody drives this or it's their dream vehicle. We have A. E. Seeing May. I'm also seeing Mavis. Or is it Mavis? I'm seeing Meg. Maggie. We have L. And B. Gabe. I'm also seeing game or gamer. Games. Hopefully this person is not actually playing games with you. What else do we have here? Seeing the word beg. I think I'm actually just going to leave it there. I'm saying Amal. Yeah, I'm going to leave it there. All right, so that is... Oh, I'm sorry, you guys. I didn't even realize. Yeah, that doesn't help either. Sorry. Okay, so those are the tiles. Yeah, so we're leaving it here. Sorry, I'm like losing my thoughts now. Okay, so that is what I have for you, Group 1. Thank you so much for watching. I wish you guys all the best. I appreciate you guys so much. I'm sending you so much love. I will see you in the next one. Take care. Bye-bye. Hey, Group 2, you chose the Smoky Quartz with the Gentle Heart Tarot. Welcome to your reading. All right, there we go. Let's see what feelings the person on your mind is hiding from you. So as I told Group 1, what I'm going to do is we're going to check out their hidden feelings, and then we're going to get the oracle cards, the channel messages, and then we're going to look at why. And the reason for that is because sometimes the reason why may come through the message cards. But even if it does come through sooner, we're going to, go even further, look into it a little further. And of course, if you are wanting to book a personal reading with me, there's the most popular one is the specific person love reading that is in the description box. There's also more options available on my website as well. All right, so carrying on with your reading, let's see what are their hidden feelings. With the star, we have Aquarius energy coming through. We have feeling hopeful. King of Crystals. Justice. Libra, so strong air signs coming through this reading so far. Three of Cups. Okay, I'm getting a specific message so far that this may be somebody that you're getting close to or getting to know, and you're feeling very friendly with them. Maybe they're feeling very friendly to you. But honestly, I'm getting this message. Sorry. can't talk. This message that they are kind of pretending to just be your friend. Like, I feel like they are secretly hoping for more than just friends. Like, they want commitment with you. They want to be the one that you think of. Don't get me wrong, this person absolutely loves, hanging out with you, spending time with you, talking to you, getting to know you. But I feel like if we were to look into their hidden intentions or their true intentions, if that was like a reading, I feel like this is saying their true intentions aren't to just be your friend or your pal. They secretly want more. They're secretly hoping that this will turn into something more. I feel like if you were to come forward and say, hey, look, I just want to be friends, to be honest, I feel like they would pull back a little bit. Maybe they already have. So maybe you're here wondering, okay, we're friends, but they pull back. What gives? So this may be bringing some clarity for you. It's because they weren't being completely honest with you. It's like they don't want to invest any further because they have romantic feelings. With the 8 of diamonds. So the diamonds in this deck are the crystals, sorry. Probably, it's the pentacles is what I meant. The 8 of pentacles. You may work with this person, maybe study with them, go to school. You may be teaching them something. They may be learning a skill. We have Magician, Gemini energy, and Virgo. We have Mercury coming through. Ooh, a lot of clarity. There's a lot that they want to say here deep down. I feel like they're mustering up the courage. They're working on, trying to figure out how to tell you how they feel. Like, be honest with you. I'm seeing somebody write a letter, so it may come in like letter form. And look at that. As I say letter, we have this high priestess with this book here. So you may intuitively already sense that this person is about to come forward and tell you, their true feelings. I'm also noticing here this apple. Looks like an apple to me. And when I see apple, I'm thinking, Adam and Eve, or, Lilith, or I guess Snow White too, with that tempting apple. Yeah, they're tempted. They're tempted by you. But they're kind of playing it off like, oh, we're buddies. But no, this person has either a secret crush or they're secretly in love with you. Strong air energy coming through. So do have a lot of mental energy. Doing a lot of thinking. Why is the Magician here? I feel like they're trying to figure out a way to impress you, to get you, to win you over. 3 of diamonds. They may be using other people to get to you. That's what I'm getting. Like, connect with you even further. Maybe get information about you through friends, co-workers. There may be someone involved on either end. Maybe you have somebody else and this person is pretending to be your friend, hoping that you'll choose them over who you're with now. Could also be why they're hiding their feelings. Why is the Ace of Swords here? What is this truth and clarity? 5 of Crystals. Yeah, there's competition. Okay, so they either feel like it's going to be hard work to win you over, and that may be because you have somebody else. Maybe they know that there's another love interest that you have, or you're attracted to somebody else, but this person honestly wants you to be attracted to them. So this kind of feels like they know there's like a bit of a fight or a challenge. And I feel like, to be honest, this person is up to that challenge to try and win you over. What are their hidden feelings? Hopefully they're not secretly trying to sabotage your other connection to be with you. But we do see that they have hidden feelings. Let's go back and clarify this even further. Why is the Ace of Swords here with the Five of Crystals? The Devil. Ooh. Ooh, okay. Yeah, that might be... Ooh, are they a little possessive here? Yeah, they don't, okay, yeah. They don't want to be just your friend. Which is interesting. That message came through group 1. Maybe there's messages over there for you. To put it bluntly, and it's not going to be the lightest of messages. I feel like if we were to really get into the core of this person's mind, if we were to give them a truth serum, I'm just going to say it. Some of you might be excited. Others of you might be like, oh, that's a little hard, but okay. To be honest, this person deep down doesn't give a flying F if you are into somebody else or not. This person wants you for themselves, and they plan on getting you. Maybe you have an interest in both parties. I guess if you really feel the same about this person, then I suppose that would be good news. Again, it really depends on the person watching this. Other people might be like, oh, heck no, and run the other way. Other people might be like, well, that's good, because I actually don't have a crush on anybody else, and I really want this person. So I guess if you really want this person, then that's good news for you. But yeah, it kind of feels like if we were to give this person truth serum, they, like I said, that tempting apple, they may be low-key obsessed with you. Like this person, I don't know if they're doing spell work on you, like manifesting you or doing something here. Maybe you're manifesting them. Maybe this is your SP that you're manifesting to be obsessed with you again. But yeah, this person, to be honest, really doesn't care if you have a crush on somebody else. Or maybe they know maybe they're hoping it's a lighthearted crush. But like I said, they have a secret agenda here, and their secret agenda is to get you. It's to eventually win you over, so you choose them, so that they win you. So that they have you all to themselves. So I could see why they'd be hiding their feelings. I can't really... That would be quite shocking if someone were to just be honest, be like, yeah, I don't give enough if you are seeing somebody else, or you have a crush. I want you, and I'm going to get you, and I'm going to win you. I mean, that's determination, but yeah, this person wants you. Nine of Cups. Yeah, they see you as wish fulfillment. Nine of Swords. This person, again, with the Nine of Crystals, or sorry, I said Nine of Swords. This is the Nine of Wands. Yeah, the Nine of Wands could talk about, you know, really exhausting yourself and putting in the effort, but eventually that effort pays off. And, you know, someone who's highly motivated and determined and will stop at nothing to complete, even if they're injured here. Like, this person's injured, they're still going. Like, this is not a quitter here. And I feel like this person is, so there's like some sort of an obsession here with you. Like, they're not giving up on this. I feel like, to be honest, they're putting on this mask that they're just your friend. Or that you're just friends, or they're just being friendly with you. What are their hidden feelings? Four of Swords. Yeah, there's a lot that they're not saying from you. Or saying to you. You're keeping the truth hidden. We see these Three Swords. But they're keeping the truth to themselves. It bothers them that they're not with you. It kind of hurts them a little bit. So this person is clearly jealous. They have quite an ego about them too. You know, they believe that they have what it takes to win you over. Five of Cups. If you look at that, the Three of Cups is spilled over here, and then we have the Two of Cups. Okay. Very specific message. Usually with the Five of Cups, like the traditional decks, we see the person has their back towards the Two of Cups, like they don't, and the Three of Cups is still spilled over, but the Two Cups are still standing behind them, like they're not seeing it. But here I'm seeing, you know, they're looking down at this Two of Cups, and it looks like this cup is sprouting. So something here is blossoming, is blooming. So feelings are blooming. It's like that one cup here is blooming, like that Ace of Cups, feelings. So what I'm getting here is a specific message that if something were to happen with you and another person, like the other person that you're with or that you have a crush on, or that you're interested in, I feel like this person would be there for you to comfort you through this loss, through your grief and your sorrow. But again, their hidden agenda, yes, they care about you, but it feels like, I don't know, there's so many ways you could look at this. It really depends on their perspective. Like like I said, some of you may be like, heck yeah, because you really want this person. Others of you may be like, oh heck no, this is not the type of person I want. This is really toxic, and you want to run away. Again, but yeah, it feels like they would comfort you, but they're secretly like wanting to be there for you as a shoulder to cry on, because they want you. So there's like this hidden motive that they have. And it's to win your heart, to win your affection, to win your love. So, like I said, they may be acting very friendly to you and, you know, pretending to be your friend. But honestly, this person does not want to be just friends with you. Like I said, if they're pulling away, if you've put up that boundary of friends only, and you're noticing they're not putting in as much effort to you, or, you know, they've pulled back a little bit, That's because you bruised their ego and they don't want to be just friends. So they're butthurt over it because they want more. They're hiding the truth from you. Okay, so let's see our oracle cards, and we're going to get into our messages, and we're going to actually look even further into why. Okay. I am getting more so that you guys have somebody else on your mind, or that you're with somebody else. This could be like, it could be reversed. Maybe they have somebody else, but they still want you. But I'm getting like this friendship vibe. Maybe they're pretending to be your friend while they're with somebody else. That is also a possibility. And like I said, maybe you both have other people and they're pretending to just be your friend, but they're not. Yeah. Either way, they don't want to be just friends. Intimacy, bonding, sensual, confiding. Yeah, they want to bond even further with you. They want to be even closer to you than they're letting on. Ecstasy, chasing thrills, excitement, and good time. Oh boy, do they ever do they ever want to have a good time with you? Trying to keep this as PG as possible, but this person wants you. They want you. I'll just leave it at that. They want you. They have a fire burning for you. Confessions, unveiling, coming clean, and messages. Okay, so there's a confession on its way, I feel. The truth is going to come out. Okay, so what do they want to say to my group twos? And I also feel like their true intentions, their true motives are going to come through. It's going to be revealed. Like, you'll find out. It won't just be your intuition. At this point, you know, in the future, it will actually unveil itself. Okay. So, first of all, we have, you have no idea how long I've wanted you. Apparently, it was love at first sight. So this person has wanted you since they met you, since they've laid eyes on you. I hope you were happy and fulfilled. And I feel like they're telling you this, but they want you with them. They're saying it to you to be nice. Do you know how amazing you are? Yeah, I feel like this person's trying to build up your confidence. Especially if you've had like a breakup or an ending with somebody else. I feel like this person's going to be in there. They're going to be like jumping in to tell you that you're amazing and, oh, you're so beautiful. You're so handsome. How can anyone not love you? I feel like they're really going to be putting the charm on because, yeah, they want you. Feels like love bombing. I feel ashamed. I'm ashamed of my poor choices. I wish on a star that you think of me too. So they're hoping you feel the same way. I love your playful energy. Yeah, your energy is drawing them in. But they want to be even closer to you. I'm not interested in anyone else. So yeah, they have their sights set on you. I stay away because you told me to. Okay, so that may be why they're hiding their feelings. Like I said, you may have set a boundary with this person. Like, hey, look, we're not going on beyond friendship. So like I said earlier, if they're pulling back, it's because they're butthurt. And one, maybe they do truly respect your boundaries. And that's good. We want to we always want to respect boundaries. But I feel deep down it's because this person's not just truly a friend. Because they want more. I know we have a deep connection. You have no idea what you mean to me. It's always been you. Wow, okay. So this person is clearly in love with you. And they feel like the chemistry is off the charts with you. Or it would be off the charts if you got even closer. Especially on an intimate level, they feel like it'd be fireworks. Okay, so in their eyes, you mean the world to this person. I would say I really like this. I stay away because you told me to. I do like that, but I feel like behind the scenes, this person would be like trying to manifest your other love interests away, or, you know, like I was saying, like spell work or whatever. They may be into that stuff. I feel like they're trying to secretly mastermind, you know, sabotage things with their thoughts behind the scenes. So they may not actively be trying to bombard you or, you know, bug you in any way, but I feel like they're hoping that you'll want more with them. So why are they not unveiling their feelings just yet? King of Cups. Three of Crystals. They're waiting for the right moment, I feel. Knight of Swords. Yeah, there's a lot that they want to say. Feel like they're waiting for the right moment to just come forward and say what they need to say. Okay, we have the Moon. Yeah, they're hiding their feelings because they're waiting. I hear they're waiting for the right moment to pounce. I also feel with the King of Cups, like the King of Cups, he does feel deeply and he cares very much. But he's not out here, you know, necessarily saying with words or expressing all the time that, you know, he's in love or that he loves you. I feel like he expresses it in different ways. He kind of keeps his emotions contained. So this person may actually have a hard time saying the words out loud, expressing their feelings, even though they may feel deeply. Why is the Moon here? Queen of Diamonds. Yeah, they want to win your affection. Why is the Three of Crystals here? Yeah, they're waiting to reveal their feelings to you. Excuse me, sorry. Normally I try to pause before I cough, but it just came out. I don't know, this reading's kind of weird. Okay, so yeah, they're waiting for the right moment to tell you how they feel. Maybe it's, when you're actually free. Because again, they feel like they can't tell you because there's a boundary. So maybe deep down they are respecting that you have somebody else, but in reality, they're not really respecting it because they are just like being there for you in your time of need to get something because they are in love with you and secretly obsessed with you. So, I mean, there's a lot to unpack there. And like I said, it really depends on you guys, your perception, where your boundaries lie. For some of you, this may be like a heck yeah, I feel the same way, and this is good news. Others of you may be like, oh heck no. So, yeah. Take what you will. Eventually a confession is coming. Maybe sooner than you think. Okay, so let's get some signs. Okay, we have Aries, 4th house Cancer. We have 4th house Cancer again. We did have, with Chariot on the bottom here, Cancer energy. And we have Capricorn. I'm seeing tux. Maybe this person likes to dress up. They get dressed nice. Maybe someone is getting married. Which that would make it even more awkward. Maybe they want to take you somewhere nice and dress up. We have B, F, blank tile. Maybe you're connected on Facebook. We have I, S, C, E, G, T, and R. Could have regrets. I'm seeing Craig. Bryce. I'm seeing this could be an L and we could have flirt. I'm seeing tiger, so tigers may be significant. I think I'm going to leave it here. So that is what I have for you, group 2. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you guys so much. And I'm sending you so much love. I will see you in the next one. Take care. Bye-bye. Hey, group 3, you chose the Light Series Tarot with the red jasper. Welcome to your reading. All right, let's place your little guy over there. Okay, so if you haven't seen the other 2 groups, I did mention that I will be leaving the why until after we reveal their messages to you. And the reason for that is because sometimes we get throughout the reading, a little bit of the why. and it may even come through the message cards. But I will still be pulling why with the tarot. We may get even, more further in depth with the tarot. Okay, so what are their hidden feelings for group 3? Oh yeah, if you're wanting to book a personal, the most popular specific love reading is towards the top of the description box, or it is at the top. You can also visit my website for more options. Okay, so we have the King of Swords. Doing some analyzing. We have the 8 of Swords. This person's like really tied up in their thoughts with you. Ooh, 10 of Swords. Wow. Okay. Really thinking of you here. We have strong air energy, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Wow, and the Knight of Swords. You are on this person's mind rent-free right now. Like, they're consumed by their thoughts of you. I even believe it's like bothering them. Like, they can't think about anything else right now. So far what I'm getting is, what feelings are they hiding? The fact that they can't stop thinking about you. But they're obsessed. We have Aquarius with the Fool energy. Yeah, I'm getting like impulsive energy, wanting to take a risk here. Wanting to risk it all. And she is holding an amethyst crystal. I love that because we have this amethyst bracelet. We have the star here with Aquarius again. So yeah, we're getting nothing but air sign coming through this reading. Air signs are dominating this chart, specifically Aquarius. Now, I know I was saying, amethyst helps with addictions. I feel like this person's like mentally addicted or obsessed with you. It's like you're their addiction. There's a song that I'm trying to think of. It's like, I believe it's Neo and Joe Budden. Oh, it's called Because of You. And it's talking about the girl being his addiction. That song's from like 2006. So, but yeah, that's what I'm picking up on. With the Tower, Scorpio and Aries energy. Group 3. What did you do to this person? You a sorceress or something? Or a sorcerer? My goodness. The Knight of Pentacles. Like, in some ways, kind of like you're wanting this person to, get their stuff together, get their life together. They haven't been the same since meeting you. You have rocked this person's world. And I feel like they're trying to understand why. Why you out of anyone else. I feel like at times they may be praying. I don't know if maybe you're the catalyst to like their personal and spiritual growth here, which is, that's amazing. Personal and spiritual growth is always a good thing. But I feel like, wow, this person doesn't fully this feels like spiritual awakening or dark night of the soul. Like they're having this, existential crisis, and they're trying to figure out why now, why this person, what is going on? Why can't I stop thinking about them? Why am I so affected by them? And they really want to. This is someone who, is doing better for themselves. They're making a plan. They're wanting to, go places. And this is someone who's not actually being impulsive. This is someone who's planning, taking the right steps, who's taking it slow. Their energy and their thoughts are like going crazy here, but they're very slow moving in the physical. But this is like actual, this is good. This is like wanting something long term, working towards something. All right, so let's see. Why is the Ten of Swords, or not the Ten of Swords, why is the Tower here? For hidden feelings, why is the Tower here? Four of Swords. Okay, healing. Okay, so they're not telling you how much of an effect you have on them. I also feel like for some of you, you came into their life when they were down, when they had nothing. Again, we have the Swords energy coming through. World. Seeing here like this is ruled by Saturn. Could be a Saturn return. Yeah, you may be part of their, you know, their soul lessons, their spiritual growth. I feel like they're trying to figure out why. The star can also talk about, you know, having hope, faith, building the faith, healing. Why is the Ten of Swords here? Page of Wands. Yeah, there's a lot that they want to say to you. A lot that they're not saying that they want to say. Why is the King of Swords here? Well, they feel a soul connection with you. They feel a deep, deep connection with you. Like there's purpose behind meeting you. Why they've met you. What is this Knight of Pentacles here about? Four of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like they're saving up. They're not being so frivolous with, you know, finances now. Maybe they were a little bit chaotic in the past. I feel like they're actually, they see value in this connection. They may even see value in life again because of meeting you. Again, I feel like you either met this person when they were at their lowest, or you've completely shaken up their world. Either way, they are like really impacted by this connection on such a profound like soul level here that they couldn't even shake you if they wanted to. And they are really trying to understand their feelings for you on a deeper level. Like they're trying to figure out this connection. They feel it, but I feel like they're trying to find deeper than like soulmate or whatever. Like they feel like it's very significant. What feelings are they hiding? Two of Pentacles. Page of Swords. Yeah, they want to grow. They want to get their life together because of you. I feel like you inspired this person. Queen of Cups. They deeply care about you. Page of Cups. We do have a lot of pages, so there may be a significance in age, This could also talk about, maturity level. Maybe maybe they were very immature in the past and they're needing to learn a lot of deep spiritual lessons to grow so that they can get to your level, or, go from the page to the queen or the king. But I also feel like with the pages here, this is all new for them. Like, this is how they're feeling and how this connection has affected them. I feel like this is new territory for them. So there's a lot for them to learn. I feel like they've learned some lessons and now they're on to new lessons. And I feel like they really have found inspiration through you. Like they feel like there's a lot to learn. They know there's a lot to learn, and they're very curious. Like, they're curious about you. They're curious about the meaning of this connection. Yeah, you've cracked open this person's heart. Why is the Page of Swords here? I feel like they're trying to figure out, maybe trying to study about soul connections. They may be looking online to figure out what this means. Ace of Wands. Yeah, they feel like this pull on a soul level towards you. Like, they feel this spark, this inspiration. And I feel like you inspired this person to step up and tap into their divinity. Take the next necessary steps to grow. All right. So what true feelings are they hiding? They also are very attracted to you. Maybe you're not their traditional type, but at the same way, this person's like pulled to you. Like, they find you highly magnetic and attractive, even if you're not like traditionally their type or typically their type. Resistant, secret admirer, suppressing, timid. Okay, so they may be... Obviously, they're suppressing... Well, they're not suppressing their feelings, but they are secretly admiring you. Or secret... Like I said, you live in this person's mind rent-free currently. And they may be a little timid when, testing the waters or, coming towards you and expressing this. Clinging, holding on, obsessing, and spying. Yeah, this person's... Yeah, they're suppressing their obsession for you. They may be like watching you online, especially if you have an online presence. Oh yeah, they're watching you. Obscurity. We have secrets, mysteries, and concealing. Yeah. Okay, so this is just saying, they're... I also feel like with mysteries, they're trying to solve this mystery of you. Like, what does this connection mean? What is going on here? We have exhaustion on the bottom here. Depletion, drained, and long journey. I feel like they're mentally exhausting themselves thinking of you, trying to figure it out. Especially, okay, so if this is like your typical logical person, maybe they weren't spiritual before, maybe they didn't believe in any of that woo-woo stuff. This may be completely new territory for them. So again, depending on the person, especially like if they were someone who never believed in this or even would consider, the esoteric topics and anything to do with spirituality or soul connections, it would take a toll on your mind, because your ego, your logical mind, is trying to figure out answers, right? It's trying to analyze, it's trying to come up with a reason. And sometimes with these situations, there's really not a logical explanation or an analytical explanation. And I know, for example, for me personally, when I had my spiritual awakening, oh boy, did I try to, analyze every single thing. And honestly, I just ended up driving myself crazy. So if that's this person and they're very analytical and they can be an overthinker, or there's someone who's very rational, I could see I could see why that they're feeling mentally exhausted, because it is mentally exhausting. And sometimes things are a lot deeper than that. Like, you can't just, it's hard to explain. And it really is hard to explain for some people, especially if it is new territory to them. And especially trying to explain it to someone else who doesn't believe in any of this stuff, that might be hard for them. I feel like right now they're having a hard time trying to make sense of it all. So what would they like to say to you? Okay, so we have first date, soulmate, so this person is wanting to go on a first date with you. They're overcome with emotions. We have soul connection. I changed my mind. I don't have a lot of experience with relationships. So they may be scared asking you out on a first date because they don't have a lot of experience with maybe deeply intimate relationships. You make my life complete. Reconnect. This could be someone you have history with. Maybe they're taking a second look at this connection. Just around the corner. So something's about to happen soon. I creep your social media. They want to get to know you more. Very curious about you. I'm sorry I wasn't honest with you. I was in a bad place. So if you were sensing that they weren't honest or they were hiding their feelings, yeah, they were in a bad place. And then we have, I hate not being with you. So let's see what this changed mind is about. Changed mind. What did they change their mind about? Eight of Pentacles. Five of Swords. Okay, so if they were distracted in the past, I feel like they're wanting to focus on this more. Yeah, they want to see where this goes. Especially if this is someone that you have a past with. I feel like if they weren't focused in the past, they were distracted here. Maybe there's a lot of, maybe this ended because of conflicts, arguments. They want to work through this. They actually want to put in the effort and see where this could go. Okay, so let's see, why are they hiding their feelings? Why are they hiding their feelings? The Sun. Knight of Cups. Death. Two of Swords. Okay. Okay, because they want to know where this is going to go. This person person has a hard time trusting in the unknown, trusting in, the potential, the possibilities. Like I said, we had a lot of swords, a lot of air energy coming through. This person is very logical and analytical, and we do see here, the Two of Swords can talk about being at a stalemate, being confused. And this person, they're needing to rely on their intuition and their gut feeling, their heart, rather than what they can see. And this drives them nuts. Like, they have all these feelings for you. They have these romantic feelings, and they have like very, positive feelings towards you. Like, they believe that this could go well. However, they're not very trusting in the unknown, in the unseen, in the universe. And like I said, that could just be who this person is. Maybe they, like I said, they may be very analytical. Maybe they believe all that, trust in the universe, surrender, the energy healing and all that, the manifestation, tarot, like anything that has to do with the occult or spiritual concepts or new age or whatever. They may think it's all woo-woo and BS. But now they're having all of these, like, this upheaval and so much going on internally and on a soul level that now they're having to consider other possibilities, and it's hard for them. So that's why they're trying to make sense of something where it's like they are forever changed. I will say that. Scorpio here coming through with the death and rebirth card. This is like Pluto energy. It could also talk about Mars with it, connected to Mars with that tower energy. Like, this person is changed on a soul level, and they're kind of needing to trust a little more before they come forward. But let's clarify further the Two of Swords. Why is the Two of Swords here? Oh, wow. Too many cards flying out here. I did see the Queen of Swords. So again, very analytical. This person is not like one to trust their intuition, their feelings. They like to know all the facts, like hardcore facts, evidence. Five of Pentacles. Okay, so they're scared. Like, what if it doesn't work out? What if I embrace this? What if I allow these feelings in? What if I come forward, express my feelings, and it ends badly? What if they reject my feelings? So there is a fear of rejection. What if I give them the key to my heart and they reject me? Yeah, this is something that they need to work through. And this is telling me they will get there. They just need a little bit of time here, or a little bit more time. Okay, so let's take a look at our signs and initials. Okay, so we have Aries, 12th house Pisces, 4th house Cancer, and Leo. Okay, so could have the name Kevin or Evan. Maybe the number 7. We have Evie and S, R, D. Maybe the color red is significant. We have F, I, U, N. We have blank. We have E, A. Seeing the name Dean. And we have I. Ian. We have Ida. Devin. We also have the word diva. I'm seeing Sia, Diana, Deanne, I'm saying the word nerd or nerds. Aiden. All right, I think we need to leave it there. So that is what I have for you, group 3. Thank you so much for watching. I'm wishing you guys all the best, and I'm sending you so much love. I appreciate you guys so much, and I will see you in the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.